Morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with the Pastor. We're starting another chapter in the End Times Survival Guide. But Moses said to the people, "Do not be afraid, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians who you see today, you shall see forever no more. The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace." Well, this is, if you remember, the Hebrews get to the Red Sea and, of course, are stopped. And right behind them come the Egyptian army. Pharaoh changes his mind and decides to chase them. Well, now the Lord puts a pillar of fire before Pharaoh. So he's trapped, but the Hebrews are trapped in between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's army. Of course, we know that God opens the way through the Red Sea. He blows on the ground so that it is dry, so they can get their livestock and their wagons and all their belongings out. It's thought that it could be as high as 1 million people were coming out of that bondage of slavery. And so he's telling them, stand still and watch what God is going to do. And of course, how could they forget what they saw when the Red Sea opened and the ground was dry for them to go across? Lamentations chapter 3 says, "Though the Lord's mercies are not consumed, we are not consumed, because his compassions, they fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him." Here it is again. The Lord who's good to those who wait for him. Good for him, those who wait for him. To the soul who seeks him, it is good that one should be hopeful and wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Micah chapter 7 says, "Therefore I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. I wait for the Lord." Psalm 130. My soul waits, and in his word I do hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than those who watch for the morning, more than those who watch for the morning. Those who watch for the morning, more than those who wait on the Lord. The book of James says this, "Therefore be patient, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, waiting patiently for it until it receives the early and latter rain. You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand." And I believe that that's true right now. The coming of the Lord is at hand. We're very close. 2 Corinthians 12 says, Paul writes this, "And lest I should be exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, a thorn in the flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I be exalted above measure. Concerning this thing I pleaded with the Lord 3 times, that it might depart from me. And he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore most gladly I'd rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in needs, in persecutions, in distresses, for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong." When I am weak. So here is the ultimate waiting for the strength of God through our own personal weakness, and then waiting on him to work through us, because his power working in us creates a new situation. I love it. "And lest I be exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, a thorn in the flesh was given to me." How many of us have our situations, have our thorn in the flesh, perhaps? Maybe our finances, maybe our house, who knows what it is. But all I know is that by being patient and waiting on God, we will prevail. God bless you, and we'll see you again next time.